Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. You got to try to make as much noise with what you got. You know?
Well, your noise is on a CD called Emotionalism. It's a great album. Here's a song called Weight of Lies. Let's get into it again. It's the Avett Brothers on the Woodsongs, Old Time Radio.
Disappear from your hometown. Go and find the people that you know. Show them all of your good parts. Leave town when the bad parts start to show. Go and wed a woman, a pretty girl that you never met. Make sure she knows you love her well, but don't make any other promises. Weight of lies will bring you down and follow you to every town, 'cause nothing happens here that doesn't happen there. So when you run, make sure you run to something and not away from, 'cause lies don't need an aeroplane to chase you anywhere. Heard the worst thing a man can do is draw a hungry crowd. John Harker said, tell everyone his name with pride and confidence, but leaving out his doubt. I'm not sure I bought those words. When I was young, I knew most everything. These words have never meant as much to anyone as they now mean to me. The weight of lies will bring you down and follow you to every town, 'cause nothing happens here that doesn't happen there. So when you run, make sure you run to something and not away from, 'cause lies don't need an aeroplane to chase you down.
From their CD Emotionalism, Weight of Lies. It's a great album, all kinds of good stuff on there. The Avett Brothers are here. We're going to get back with the Everybody Fields. These guys had to start somewhere. They would have loved to have played a Woodsongs coffee house in the early days. They certainly played a lot of front porches and back porches and small community places, and they're going to treat us to an unrecorded song. This is something new from them. It's called Late in Life. Please welcome them back. It's the Avett Brothers on the Woodsongs, Old Time Radio.
was an actress and a dancer, a perfect build and careful lines. I worked the scene to my advantage. I blackmailed her into being mine. And late in life I left the family, too old to be considered brave, too young to make a good decision. So frozen in my tracks I stayed. And in my dreams I saw the future, as clear as master locks and chains that tied the locals to their podiums. As they would chant, we know you've changed, we know you've changed. And late in life I left the family, too old to be considered brave, too young to make a good decision. So frozen in my tracks I stayed. And just the same as I met her, man, I knew when it was over, she was running out the back door, I was running out the side. And you know I gotta wonder, Lord, if ever I will see her. Oh, maybe when we're older. Oh, maybe when we die. I left the family, too old to be considered brave, too young to make a good decision. So frozen in my tracks I stayed. And late in life I left the family, too old to be considered brave, too young to make a good decision. So frozen in my tracks I stayed.
Thank you.
It's the Avett Brothers, brand new and unrecorded, Late in Life. We've got to give our props again. Bob Crawford playing the upright bass, and Joe Kwan, I'm loving what he's doing on the cello. Playing that very exaggerated vibrato on the cello that really, really cuts through. Seth, let's talk about the early days. It was a chance meeting with Doc Watson that
Yes.
inspired you guys a lot. Tell me about that day.
Well, we were able to have the opportunity to meet him, my dad and I, through a mutual friend named Wayne Hayes, who previously had written a song about Merle, Doc's late son, and began to get performed at the festival a lot. And he became friends with Doc, and he extended the opportunity to me and to my dad, and I was able to go out and meet him. I was 13 or 14 years old, and maybe a little bit too young to really realize the scope of what was happening. You know, really, I hadn't listened to a lot of his music yet. I was still trying to process Nirvana at the time, and it took a few years to.
Doc just didn't fit in the.
Well,
Nirvana
not yet, but it didn't take long. It didn't take long after I met him, and I've got a photograph hanging out in his house, holding all his Grammys. You know, it's pretty weird, but it was good.
Did you ever consider that the way you felt about Doc when you first met him, and how powerful that was to you as a young person considering music, that the Avett Brothers are ascending on that same level of influence now, where when young kids come up and meet you, that could very well be an equal experience for them now?
I would hesitate to say equal, but I appreciate the compliment. It's just a big compliment. Having anybody come and talk to us after hearing us play or seeing us play, it means a lot, and it meant a lot to us, and we're very fortunate to be in a position to offer that to someone else.
Well, it's great that you love your audience and your fans that way.